Hello, friends. Here we are again to talk about anything under the sun. I'm Meryn.
I'm Isabelle, and we are just two seeds.
I really like our intro.
Oh, me too. I like our name.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm a bit nervous for this episode, honestly, but I'm okay. I mean, yeah, last time we talked about entering the year. And remember when I said I was excited
Mm-hmm.
with all the uncertainties? And because it's a restart, I realized that just because it's a new year doesn't mean stuff from the year before doesn't come along with you. So it's okay, guys. It's okay to still be going through it. Yeah, that's what I realized. But I'm good. But I'm all giddy like this because, yeah, we're kind of fresh from finishing season 3 of Singles Inferno. I hope the people listening watched it na. Watch the season 3 finale.
Yeah. Hope
I mean,
they're
when
done
we
by
release
now.
this, it's gonna be February. So,
Yeah.
sana you watched it na. Yeah, honestly,
We should put a note or like a
we should. A note like in the next
warning.
2 seconds or something, or the whole episode. Are we gonna talk about the whole episode? I don't mind.
I don't mind. I can share my
Diba?
with the killing moments from from last night. Oh my gosh.
Last night yun, oo. Pero I was an emotional mess last night. With those 2 episodes. While watching those 2 episodes, okay, I was even getting ready to tell you na. I can't record today. But then someone pulled through.
Thank you.
So happy. Happy tears. What
Yeah,
about you? How are you?
yeah, it was a roller coaster of emotions. Like, oh my gosh, from episode 10, it's like, oh, please, please, please just make it happen. Please be the end
Until the
game.
end.
Yeah. Until the end, I was so confused. That
Me
guy.
too.
That guy.
That boy who became a man.
Yeah, but I'm really rooting for Yeson.
I love Hyesun. We love Hyesun.
Yeah, we love her. We love her so much. Um,
Hyesun!
yeah, so I am still in a celebratory mode. Just really hope it works out for them.
I know it's long distance.
But the
Kidding.
friendship also, the friendship between other cast members, it's also
Still
so
there.
cute. Yeah, they're so cute. The
Oh my.
bond and everything. Yeah, so we purposely set the schedule to record a Valentine's Day episode after Singles Inferno.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Fresh
it's
na.
Hearts Day today. When you're listening, happy Valentine's Day. It's Feb 14. So whether you're listening to us alone or with your loved ones, thank you for spending this special day with us. And thank you for listening to our podcast. We appreciate the love and the support. Happy Valentine's!
Happy Valentine's, guys. Thanks for being here.
So since it's Feb 14, how do you usually spend Feb 14? Do
Mm,
you like celebrate it?
like as a family?
Yeah. Or do you
Yeah.
celebrate it on your own? Self
Oh,
self-love?
self-love. Oh yeah. I guess the my favorite Valentine's was back in high school.
Mm.
A group of girlfriends, we would do this thing called Valentine Dia. It's like an exchange gift,
Mm-hmm.
and then we would all write our parang favorite things, favorite song, favorite artist, favorite flower, favorite color, and a little wish list, a group chat. Tapos we're gonna draw lots, and
Mm.
then we're gonna give each other gifts. That lasted for like 2 or 3 years. But it was just such a nice activity that we did back in high school. Because when you're in school, you're gonna see everyone, not everyone, you're gonna see couples like doing their special things and then receiving flowers. And as friends, it's just such a sweet thing to do. And I feel like that's parang the best way to celebrate Valentine's if you're
It's
single.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the
How do you
same,
celebrate?
yeah, it's the same experience, kind of similar experience with you. You know, the Galentines, I think is what they call it nowadays. I also spend it with friends. Back in high school, I also spent it with friends. Diba, parang
Yeah.
it's not it's not a holiday, so we still go to school, right? So parang
Yeah.
after classes, we go out with my girlfriends and then we also give each other gifts and we just eat out. Yeah, or if not with friends, I'll just have dinner with family. Yeah, pero yung ano, during college, when we were still in college, I remember it was our first year, and then I was surprised that people were giving like notes, personal letters to everyone sa class namin. I don't know if the same sa inyo.
Like
Yeah,
everyone
I
has to
mean,
send somebody a note.
no, like there's two girls who wrote letters to everyone, and they were in envelopes pa. And naka
Oh,
calligraphy writing yung name dun sa envelope, and then we all have one.
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Yeah, that's so
Or is
sweet.
it anonymous?
I think that's Andy. Shout out to Andy.
Oh, that is so sweet. An effort. Sobrang
Mm-mm.
effort no.
Yeah, that was my experience college.
The anonymous letters na you can send to the org. Tapos
I
they're gonna
know.
send to ayun, whoever they wrote to. That's cute.
Parang Valentine's was a special day talaga sa campus natin.
Yeah, it was. I also remember this time back in grade school. This guy gave me a little teddy bear. I feel like that's the first and only gift. Well, other than like flowers from dad or something
Yeah.
that I got from another person, a guy. Back in grade school yun. Super cute. I was like grade 4.
Are you friends with that guy until now?
Yeah, still good friends. So, yeah, that was cute and sweet. I just remembered it now.
Speaking of your elementary experience, so
Go
aside
ahead.
from my dad giving flowers or chocolates during Valentine's, um, I think I also received during elementary, the parang bands.
Baller.
Yeah, baller na makapal before. Di ba nauso yun? Tapos,
Oo.
I liked One Direction. So there was this guy who gave me a One Direction baller
Oh,
during
for
elementary.
Valentine's.
Yeah, I think that was
That's
Valentine's.
so
Or
cute.
I'm not sure if it was Valentine's, but he gave me that baller.
That is so cute.
It
Hey,
was
he
one.
paid attention.
Yeah, maybe he was a fan as well.
Oh,
I'm
hey.
not sure about that.
Still, what a cute gesture. Feel ko yung mga sa grade school, those are super pure, di ba? Imagine, grade school lang sila, tas they're gonna
They're
give,
gonna buy.
yeah, they're gonna buy something and give. So sweet.
What about high school?
High school, I don't have any experiences na Valentine's. I would just receive flowers from my dad, which is really sweet. I'm the only girl in the family, so, and you're also the only girl and only child. So it's
Yep.
nice receiving flowers from dad.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you. What about this Valentine's?
This Valentine's, I probably spend it with my family also.
Yeah. I'll be with David.
I have relatives going home. Like I haven't seen them for years now. They're from abroad, so they're coming home. I think they'll be here for Valentine's.
Oh, there you
I'll
go.
be spending it with them.
Okay, that's nice. That's a form of love. I'll be spending with David unless may date siya. But whatever.
David, tell your future plans.
If not, I'll probably just I like watching rom-coms also.
There's a
Yeah.
new rom-com, but I haven't watched. Yung
Which one?
kay Glenn and Sydney. Anyone But You.
Oh yeah, I saw that. But is it out?
Here, hindi ko alam. Pero abroad, yes. They say it's
I'll
a
check.
cute movie.
Talaga? Is that the one na parang they're pretending to be
Yeah.
together? Okay, those are cute. Those are funny ones. Let's see if I'll watch that.
So based on our answers, we can say that we are both single this Valentine's.
We're happily single in our 20s.
So why are we single?
This is such a weird question to ask. But I'm sure we have our answers. Do you want to start?
Okay.
Why are you
Here we
single,
go.
Merynn?
Here we go with a hard question. I don't know why this question is funny for me, but I think it's a question that needs to be answered. I was actually asked, I think last week, by a tita, ba't ka single? Tapos parang,
You know, when they ask that, it's like, it's not, is it a choice? Hey, we're gonna talk about that more. Yeah.
So it's like, walang good guy eh. So parang, I don't know why, pero yun yung sinabi ko. So, I think they understand naman. I will answer the question the same ngayon. Walang good guy. So I had my fair amount of experience naman talking to guys. But safe to say that it did not work. Oh yeah, it did not work. period. Or or like all of them were all better off as friends.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that.
I was also told that I have high standards now. I mean, I try my best to be like a better version of myself. So I feel like I deserve a good guy naman, 'di ba?
Tama.
So, yeah. I don't
I
think I have
support
high
that.
standards, people.
Yeah, you just know what you want and you know what you're worth. I don't think we've talked about your standards, but based on the information that we share, I don't think they're high.
Okay,
They're
so
just their
maybe
standard.
a sneak peek. Maybe I'll give you a sneak peek.
Okay, go.
If we're talking about a guy that I would spend the rest of my life with, he has to be someone who has the same values, diba? So someone who also has a vision of his future self. Someone who is determined, disciplined, and someone who is understanding because I also have aspirations that I would want to pursue. And I would tell you na ngayon na I find them complicated. I see my aspirations na mahirap siyang achieve.
Ah, okay.
So I need someone who is understanding. And yeah, I'm an only child. I would also want that person to understand that I'm the only one who would take care of my
Parents.
and that's a choice. And I'm telling you now that that is my choice. So you
Yes,
have to understand that if you want to be in a relationship with me.
there you
But
go.
to answer the question simply, why am I single? I think it's also because I don't go out that often. I don't put myself out there to explore the dating world. I literally just wait for people to show up.
And that's
Yeah.
okay.
And that's why I'm single.
I like how, I mean, it's pretty clear or given that you have your priorities basically.
Yeah.
And given these standards and your aspirations and your plan for life, it's only fair that a guy worthy will, wow, a guy worthy will, will match your standards. I get that so much.
It's really good to share this out loud to everyone.
Whew. Do you feel good?
I feel good.
Good. Titas?
I feel better. I feel better about myself. Wait, we're not overconfident girls now. We're just saying this stuff because it's what we want.
And maybe some people can relate to it.
Mm.
Some single girls or in their 20s. This is
Yeah.
what it's like.
It's your time to answer the question. Why are you single?
I still think about it na parang, why is this a choice you make ba? But yeah, I actually like to think of it as a choice.
Mhm.
Kasi I've only really liked 3 people in my lifetime. Sounds so intense. If I'm gonna be with somebody, I always think of my lifetime, which some people find intense, but that's me. Why am I single? I noticed with myself that yeah, I'm not ready to be in a relationship, and I feel like that's been my answer for a long time, but I've come to peace with it because for a number of reasons, which I won't say everything. Pero I've always been the type na I want to be friends muna. But I feel like the danger of that is when your intentions aren't communicated. Kasi sometimes your feelings can get the best of you, and then wala, it ruins the friendship. Because
Yeah.
like for 2 out of 3 of those, it kind of ruined the friendship. In those 3 people, parang it was more like I knew that I liked them before we became friends.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
But then since in my mind it's like I don't want to be with anyone yet, it'd be friends muna, ganon.
Okay.
I don't
I
know what you think of
understand.
that, but my theory is you have to learn. There has to be friendship in a romantic relationship. Because you're gonna be with that person, or at least for me, I'm gonna be with that person for the rest of my life. And
Mhm.
I would need them to be a friend as well. It's just like that. Yeah.
So it has
So,
to start from being friends.
yeah, for me, it's always been like that. Some people disagree with that because they could like never think of being with their friends. Pero yun nga, the danger.
Well, we're in our early 20s. I understand when you said na you're not ready yet. I felt that before. I'm not saying I'm 100% ready now. but,
Guys.
but I'm more open to the idea.
Yes. Yes, I understand that.
And the friendship thing.
Yeah.
I think I've shared this with you before that I'd rather na I don't know the person yet and then like get to know each other and become friends and then turns into a relationship.
Yeah.
rather than we're friends na. And then, yeah, I'm scared of losing the friendship. I feel like that's the relationship of us being friends. I'd like to keep it as that rather
Yeah.
than forming a romantic relationship. I mean, that's me. That's just me.
Yeah. Because there's that reality na you can lose the friendship. The one
Mm.
in senior high, I liked him and we had something going on which was not official. Tapos, we broke the friendship. But then now we're good friends again.
That's nice. At least
Yeah.
you regained the friendship.
Yes. But the thing about that, what's the purpose of the relationship in the start? Was it because you really wanted to be their friend or what? But going back to that question, why are you single? My main answer is I want to wait until I feel like I'm ready.
So with that, I feel like we're gonna be I feel like we're gonna be single for some time pa. Right?
Do you have a
Maybe.
goal? Do you have a goal this year?
Wala.
Na dapat magka-boyfriend ka na?
No, wala.
Pa rin. Wala.
So, I think we're enjoying it naman, being single.
Yeah, I would say that. Also, why I'm single is I don't know if I'm still selfish. But
Why?
yun nga, I'm enjoying my singlehood a
Mhm.
lot that I don't know if I'm ready to let somebody in. Because when you're not single anymore,
Mm.
you have to consider that other person. And am I ready for that? I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you. I have the same answer. I really enjoy my own company.
Yes, exactly.
That's so weird to say, but it is. Like, I like exploring new places and getting lost and just hearing my inner thoughts. Like, I really like going around. I don't have to think about any other person aside from myself. Like, I could try out all these things because I just want to try it.
It's so
And
fun.
yeah, and I feel very proud of myself when like I overcome problems by myself. Basically, I'm still enjoying the independence or like the
Yes, yes.
freedom of decision making as a young adult.
I was gonna ask because I also wanted to say na I'm enjoying the freedom, but then it's like saying that when you're in a relationship, you don't have freedom na.
Yeah, I
But
actually have
I
a note. I also have a
oo.
note.
What
Kasi
does
I
your
was like,
note say?
kasi I was like, wait, why am I talking about freedom?
I know. No, it's the same. That's what I think of eh.
Parang the freedom I'm talking about comes from the idea na when you're single, you're not committed to anyone.
Ayun, oo. Oh, there. That's a better way to, I guess, look at it. Because I'm sure people in relationships naman, I'm sure they still feel freedom. They can make their own decisions.
I hope so. No, I'm not kidding.
I know, no, I know. It's just funny. Because like my friends in relationships, yeah, I'm pretty sure they have they still experience freedom. But I don't know why we're thinking like this. But yeah, it's that one. What you just said. It's about not being committed to a person yet. It's like you're your own person. Well, of course, when you're with someone, you're still your own person.
Mhm.
But that's how we feel, right?
Yeah, but if you are in a relationship, diba, you have to feel like you're still yourself.
Tama.
So,
And
yeah.
I want
So,
that. We both want that, like in our
mhm.
relationships. That would be nice.
I was reading about, yeah, being single before recording the podcast, and apparently, there's a science-backed reason why we are better off as single.
Oof. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
there's even a Bible verse about that. Yeah, this guy named Paul said that. But anyway, you were saying?
parang siguro the decision na lang, or like to put it simply, it's better off that you're single rather than if you're stressing sa isang relationship. Yeah. Yun na lang. Yun na lang ang
Are there
share ko.
reasons?
Huh?
Do,
Wala.
do we attach the article? Whoa, that's interesting.
Read the link below.
Kasi I think that's a reality. I mean, being in a relationship, there's that factor. I don't want to say risk, but that factor na you have somebody to consider, and arguments come along with it.
Yeah.
Stress will come along with it.
Mhm.
That's just the way it is while we're here in this world.
Yeah.
Parang there will be strife and there will be discord. And are you ready to deal with that? Like, are you ready to fight for the person you love?
Mm.
Even though when it gets hard, there are those questions to answer. Kaya nga, it's easier being single.
Yeah. Basically, it's easier talaga. So you have to be prepared when you enter a relationship.
It's good that we know these things though.
Hmm.
Yeah, this self-awareness
Mm.
is good. I hope we will be no, I know that we will be blessings to our future partner or whatever.
Aw. I'll hold on to that.
Yeah, you should. We should. But yeah.
Yeah, like when I argue with another person or to a future partner, Isabelle told me.
Oh God. Well, ikaw lang yung, ano no, yung good person. I'm the asset of this relationship. Kinda. Do you
Wow.
have a list? Do you have a,
No.
okay, okay.
Why do you
Ako
have
din.
a list?
No, but like some people really pray
Ah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
pray for that list. I don't have a list, honest. I used to have a list back in high
Hmm.
school.
Well, they say if you pray daw kasi you have to be specific.
Oh, that's what they say nga. But, ah, yeah, I haven't
Ah,
gotten to that point.
yeah, haven't. But I want a tall guy. I think God knows that.
There you go. Pretty sure he knows that.
Like I don't have to tell him. He knows.
What happened to the other stuff you said earlier about dedication, discipline, drive?
Still on the list.
Yeah, yeah. What's the tall now?
So since we're not in a relationship, self-love na lang muna pag-usapan natin.
That's the way to go about Valentine's.
Still is love.
Self-love. That's right. Self-love is love. Self-love. This goes back to the why are you single question, honestly.
Mm.
After college, na when right now or the past few months, I was focused on that self-love because I wanted to, like, a part of self-love for me is knowing yourself. Because when you love somebody, you want to know them.
Yeah.
So I wanted to, or I still want to know myself more. Because when you know yourself or love yourself, it's gonna be more enjoyable for the person you're gonna let in. Because since you know yourself now, you get to share your world with them, you get to share your life with them. And if you don't know your world yet, or you don't know, I guess, your life or what you're into yet, for me, yeah, that's just important for me to know so that I have something to share with them and they can be part of that. That's just the enjoyable thing that I like about being able to love myself now or know myself now. Yeah.
I agree with that. Don't you think like being single is also, like as you said, a form of self-love because you're choosing yourself?
I never thought of that. You're choosing yourself now.
Because when I was thinking about like how do I practice self-love or like what do I do? Something that I wrote is that I choose what makes me happy. And as I've said before, I enjoy some alone time. And I really like to listen to myself. I like to feel my emotions. I think actually this is because of psychology, like studying psychology, I think. It is
It
um
helped.
it did help me understand myself better.
Yeah.
Psychology wasn't really the first choice. It was not part of it was not part of my plan to take psychology. But I'm happy that I did because it did make me understand myself better, and especially during COVID-19, like the pandemic, I was better at handling the situation because I was more aware of what was happening and what I was feeling. Yeah, so
Wow.
going back to self-love. Yeah, I like to feel my emotions. And I did talk about this speech 30 when we had to write a speech. Yeah, that's what I talked about. Like crying. I talked about crying.
Oh,
Yeah. That sometimes you just have to let it out. That it would actually make you feel better when you've cried it out na. That's
yeah.
why I like to feel my emotions. Once I've let it out, I really feel that I could breathe better
Mm,
and it feels lighter.
that's real.
And a more simple activity is skincare
Yeah.
and walking I really like walking. I like to walk.
Me too.
How I practice self-love.
I relate to that walking. I love walking too. I don't know where I got this thing. I probably from TikTok. Some random information about how people who walk are like a lot going on in their brain. That's why they're walking. Remember in the in the episode last night when Gwen he was walking and then
Ah,
they were teasing him na parang he hasn't decided yet. That's why he's taking a walk. I was laughing at that part. I don't
that's.
know how true that is though.
I think that's true. Really
Okay.
relatable.
Yeah, I like it's because we think a lot. I don't know. But I only really got into walking around college.
Mm.
But now yeah, I like to walk everywhere as well. I'm that person na no, it's walkable. Everything's walkable.
You remember
Are you
when
that person too?
no, when we were going around UPD?
Yeah, we can do that. We didn't even take a jeep. No.
Yeah.
We just walked
Do you
always.
remember parang other people were following us and they were like, we're gonna take the jeep. And we're like, okay, see you there. We're gonna walk.
Yeah, I know. Never. We never took an ikot. Did we ever take?
No. I don't remember.
Grabe. We just walk. Kasi there's movement. I don't know. Yeah. Walking is so therapeutic.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, skincare. Other since we didn't really have time during college, yung
Mm.
skincare talaga. And a friend also taught me this. Yeah, that time of skincare is time to like take care of yourself. And
Mm.
it's nice.
Yeah.
Um, Also sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love sleeping. Yeah, just taking care of yourself talaga. And a part of self-love for me looks like did you see that thing about how self-love is also facing the difficult parts of yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like stuff about that online. There's
Mm.
so much information online. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a part of self-love kasi um it's a part of taking care of yourself too. It's the only way I feel you get to really enjoy life or enjoy yourself is through facing the hard parts of yourself and learning to accept that.
Yeah.
Because if you don't accept that part, how do you expect somebody else to accept that part of you? Maybe they will. Maybe they will, but it's you have this sense of confidence
Yes.
when you love or accept even the things that you feel are shameful about yourself.
Mm.
Yeah. That's how I like to do self-love. Do you journal? Did your journal arrive?
Dapat today. That's
Ah,
okay. So yeah,
ang tagal.
that's something that I want to practice more. Journaling. Like, do you have a list of like what you want to do to practice self-love? Like the
Oh,
new activities that you want to do or like new habits.
that's a good thing to do. I don't have that list yet.
Have a short list. Basically, it's to journal more, be kinder to myself. You probably know why I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Remove the imposter syndrome.
Oh, I will shake on that.
Believe in
Oh,
myself again. Oh.
I love those.
And physically, I do want to run more.
Let's
But
go.
I'll start Feb.
Oh, sige, sige. I'll bug you on Feb
Yeah, I'll
about
update
that.
you.
Oh, that's such a nice thing to do, to write down the stuff you. Kasi it's making commitment. And like you said in the last episode, just keeping the promises you made to yourself.
Yeah.
That's a form of self-love. So like writing it down is like a contract. Hey, this is what you told yourself. But yeah, being kinder pala. It's good.
When you said contract, my flashbacks of college.
Triggered.
You know what? It's funny kasi while I was walking around sa parade grounds, I once saw David.
Oh yeah. Whenever I bring you up, he just says, I always see Merynn in the parade grounds.
Because
I'm like,
I'm walking
always?
around. Hey,
Yeah.
we only saw each other once.
Yun nga, why does he say always? Maybe because he saw you in SM also.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny. And when they see you, I'm not even there.
Yeah. I was just walking around the parade grounds nung nakita ko si David. I was
You really
I
like
was
walking.
wearing my backpack pa. Kasi I was from we had an activity sa school. So I didn't want to go home sa dorm.
Oh,
Just walking around.
wow. There you go. I believe in that. That's a form of self-love. And it's annoying. You're giving time to yourself and you're just spending time with yourself. It's like a date with yourself, basically.
Mm. Yes, it is.
It's nice.
It's really nice. You have to try it.
Yeah. Go on walks. They really help me think too.
It, yeah.
And the thing about releasing, like feeling your feelings and also releasing them.
Mm.
I heard this thing. I watched Can't Buy Me Love in kay
Mm.
Donnie and Belle.
Yeah.
Tapos, he said, you have to release it or else it'll only come out two ways. Otot or you're just gonna explode. Something like that.
Yeah.
So, it makes sense.
I think I heard that rin sa college na you really have to, you have to express kasi daw, ano yung explanation naman is, it's like a pimple.
Ah,
So if you don't remove the
pause.
the pus, ano, it will get infected. Or like,
Oh,
if you don't do it properly, it will get infected. And then, eventually, if hindi mo siya pansinin, it will explode. That's how it is.
the infected part is real. Like, if you don't learn how to regulate your emotions, um, yeah, things can get messy in there, and it's
I
not
think,
fun.
yeah, parang it will go deeper. So it will hurt more.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I guess why it's also nice doing this or like talking about stuff. That's a form of processing, letting it out, letting stuff out. Yeah, like another thing I enjoy about being single is friendship.
Mhm.
Right now in our 20s, I even tell David this. I don't want to sound like an older sister. I am an older sister too,
You are.
but no, I want to just be in this level, okay? So I have an excuse to.
You wanna be the cool sister.
I want to be the cool sister and a bit immature. I just want to be, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I tell David that na parang, you should really enjoy your friendships. Like, it's so fun.
Okay. We've mentioned David how many times in this episode?
Oh nga, no?
They're probably curious. Who is David?
Oh, David's my little brother.
I see it a lot on social media. Like the friendships that you have now throughout your life. Yung like the quantity, like the number of friends that you have becomes less as you grow older.
Do you believe
Wala
in
na.
that?
Mm, not really. Do you?
Me too. I don't really believe in that thing. Yung, uh, your friends become less. Because you're
Yeah.
gonna meet more people.
Yeah, if you keep the friends that you already have. So it will
Ah,
just
isa pa yun.
add to the number.
That's true. I guess it's also learning to be a good friend.
Yeah. We're lucky with our friends, I think.
The ones who've stayed like since grade school or high school,
Yeah.
like whoa,
Low,
they've seen so much versions of us.
yeah, and it's low maintenance friendship.
Exactly. I'm so thankful for those two.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get to talk to friends from high school, but then knowing na we're still friends to this day, it's nice. Something to be thankful for. Yeah.
Yes. Build friendships.
Celebrate your friendships on Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah. Spend time with your friends.
I'm also thankful for my friends because like they're the ones who have been there through the hard times.
Mm-hmm.
They're, yeah, fun times and hard times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a real friend is. Have you ever got your heart broken?
From a relationship, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, no. But from like because of friends, yeah. So there's this friend. We were close. We became closer during senior high school. Tapos, because of circumstances. Let's just say circumstances.
Okay, that's fair.
We're not friends anymore. Like, we don't talk anymore. But the heartbreak comes from losing a friend.
Of
Because I
course.
really thought of him as a friend. Yeah. And then the other one is I got heartbroken because of I think it was more of I was seeing red flags already, continued talking to this guy, and the heartbreaking part is that I was mad at myself. Like I was angry at myself for letting it happen. Or yeah, for continuing despite the red flags.
It's like you're grieving over your decisions that you made.
Yeah, I think so. It's really I was really mad at myself that at that time. Na parang why did I let it happen? Yeah, but it's not a big deal now.
The fact that you can talk about it just shows that it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm fine with it. Kala mo naman.
No, I get that. I don't blame you to when you care about somebody or like you have this relationship or attachment with somebody. It's not easy to at least for me, I'm like that also. Like I'm not gonna like, pinpoint the red flags even though I know it's there. I'm not gonna hold them against it. I'm that type. But yeah, I don't blame you.
What about you?
When I think of heartbreak, I think of like endings or stuff like that. Have you ever felt your heart physically hurt?
Yeah, even when watching movies. While
Oh wow.
watching Singles Inferno.
What? Really? Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I could literally like feel my heart pumping faster.
Oh my god. Have you ever lost a loved one?
Yeah, my grandmother.
I honestly consider
Yeah.
those heartbreaks.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's the first time I experienced heartbreak was when I lost my tito. Nung, kailan? Grade 11 or so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like the first time I felt my heart physically hurt. Like, oh, what? Is this possible? But yeah, that's the reality of grief. It will really hurt. And then another time, yeah, whenever a loved one passes, it's heartbreaking. And another time was, yeah, during senior high, a bit during the start of college.
Mm-hmm.
Yun, I lost a friend, was more than a friend then. But now
Yeah.
we're friends, which back then I didn't expect to happen, kasi there was that heartbreak or that hurt that I felt. So it was in my mind na we could be friends again, kasi I was just so hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And then one during college, it was after college.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with heartbreaks, as long as we're in this world, there's gonna be heartbreaks.
Yeah,
But
that's
then
true.
for you to learn how to love better, your heart being broken or your heart being softened is
Mhm.
part of the process. But I don't recommend getting your heart broken, guys. Just to clear that out.
Don't do it just to experience.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. I don't recommend that. Yeah.
Yeah, another heartbreak pala is when okay, so there's this university. I really wanted to get in this university and
Yeah.
I got in, but I did not choose that university. And up until now, I feel like it's well, I'm okay with the idea na I did not enter that university. But before, like first year college, I was really heartbroken. I felt like it was my thought at that
Mm,
time. So yeah, different dami din palang definition of heartbreaks, no?
pero,
That's also one thing that I'm scared of, like entering a
heartbreak?
relationship. Yeah. Don't you think you'll get your heart broken even if you really love each other?
Oh wow, that is a that's something. That's a topic to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, for a while, I thought that lalo na during like later part of college, I thought that love could not involve hurt. But then I realize more now that love will involve like love is sacrifice and sacrifice will hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you ever did you ever I know believe that? that love doesn't involve hurt.
When I was a kid, maybe. Oh, and when I was a fan of romantic movies, fairy tales,
All those movies, eh. And those songs.
happy ending.
Happily ever after. Being a princess. And I wanted to say that I relate with your thing about being scared of getting hurt
Mhm.
when you enter a relationship. And I've told this to a lot of my friends too. Na the scary part of being in a relationship is the risk of getting hurt. That's a reality that we have to face. Because not everything will be fairy tale. It's not always gonna be kilig.
And siguro the difference between before and now is we're more aware of reality about love. And
Mhm.
ang dami ng differences ngayon when, like, in terms of relationships, ang daming definitions. Like, anong relationship status yun? Ang daming sagot.
May situationship. Ano yun? Talking stage.
Ang
Fling.
daming, yeah, ang daming options.
Oh
And
man.
when it comes to dating, there's also a huge difference.
Like online dating?
Yeah, online dating.
Yeah. I have a question. Like,
Yeah.
do you think online dating is beneficial for our world? Because honestly, like we've talked about online dating a few times.
Mhm.
Like the idea of it. And the more I think about it, the more I wish that it wasn't created. I'm gonna put that out there, guys.
Let's go to Isabelle on this.
Maybe call me old fashioned. But I know people who met in online dating app and are in a great relationship or even happily married now. It's just mean I'm not comfortable. Like the thought of me getting into an app,
Yeah.
a dating app, where other people can see that you are
Finding
there
someone.
and
Mhm.
looking for somebody. Lalo na if it's someone you know and they're like, oh, Isabel, I saw you in this. Like,
Isabelle, I saw your profile.
yeah, I just can't. So it led me to the conclusion na dating is weird for me because there are dating apps. That's such an off-putting conclusion. But what do you think about online dating?
Actually, we need someone else's opinion on this because I have the same with you.
Okay. Oh. Ah,
I'm not comfortable with the idea no online dating. I'm really not. Call
me
me
too.
old fashioned.
Yeah.
I
Call
really
us
am.
old-fashioned. Yeah. I don't know.
I like it better ng ano, parang we talk and then we talk more and then we talk more, we talk more.
Oo.
Like we
Even though,
date,
yeah.
meeting
Even though
you
we
in
send
real
those stuff.
life. Huh?
Sorry?
Send meeting in real life.
Yeah. Meeting in real life. And even though we send those stories to each other, yung uh, people who actually have fun with online dating
Yeah.
and just go on dates through online dating, wala. My feelings for it haven't changed, even though I saw that healthy side of it.
I'm happy for them, but I can't imagine myself doing that.
That's the truth, honestly. Yeah.
I have been, my parents are watching this. But I have been, I tried Bumble. I think I've been there for, I was there for
Mm.
2 days.
Oh,
It's
2 days. You
boring.
lasted 2 days. I'm proud of you.
It was boring for me.
Uh, is it really just you swipe and read people's profiles?
Yeah, you read profiles and then you swipe if you're interested. But sa Bumble kasi, the girl should, ano yan? Parang make the first
Initiate.
move. Yeah, initiate the conversation. So yeah, I don't like it. Not for me. We're not for dating apps as
Yeah,
of
I
now.
guess. As of now, not yet. And I don't know why I'm really blaming the person who thought of dating app. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Grabe, may bitter.
Para mawala yung bitterness mo. What is love for you?
Wow. Ah, sige, sige. Can answer that.
That's how you
Oh, wait,
transition.
I'm still in a bitter, I'm still in a bitter phase. Kidding.
Switch.
What is love? What is love? Grabe. Yun, alam mo yung mga slam book. Do you want to answer this first or you want it to answer?
Okay. Okay. Love is complicated.
Oh,
Wait, there's more. Yeah, so love is complicated. And I'm saying this out loud. Um, love is complicated, that's why it's really hard to define for me. I was thinking of ways on how to define love kanina. And I feel like we have different definitions because love is something personal. And with that,
Yep.
for me, love is complex and intense. It's an intense feeling that grows with an individual. And I'm saying that it grows because as we go through life, that's when we get to experience the different kinds of love. I can say that for me, it was innate. I feel like I feel like it's innate. 'Di ba? Parang when you're still in your mother's womb, inside the belly while you're still growing, you feel the love from your parents. I mean, I'm lucky that I can say this.
Mm.
And yeah, that's why I'm saying that it grows as the definition of love or like love grows with the individual. So from your parents, from your family, from your relatives, tapos um your social world becomes more is wider. So you have friends, which is also where you can you can also find love, diba, with friends. And then you find romantic relationships, love for pets, love for the country. And yeah, I also love how we can learn about love from other people. I love the idea of love. Wow. Yeah. Word of
I
the
love
day,
love
love.
too. Yeah.
Like when I watch movies, romantic movies, I really like it because they make me feel the emotions. And it really makes me happy to see people who genuinely love each other or like express their love for each other. And that's why
Yeah.
I love the last episode of Singles Inferno.
There's that connection.
That's love for me.
Yeah. I agree with the complicatedness. I just never thought of it's real, kasi. And that's true what you said about love changing, your idea or concept of love changing as you grow, like
Mhm.
as you get exposed to different things, and yeah, your definition of a lot of things change.
Yeah.
Um, what about that too? While I was reading this question, nga, yung what is love for you, or what does love look like? It's so easy to say I don't know
Mm. Yeah.
because yeah, there's just so much information and so much definitions of what other people say love is. And sometimes, this is my view,
Mhm.
but sometimes when I look at like people in relationships outside and they're in a relationship tapos they're not even really happy, like girlfriend boyfriend,
Mhm.
no, or even if I see an imperfection ganon,
Uh,
I'm gonna
mm.
be like talaga in love, they really love each other, ganon, so judgmental.
Sometimes
But
you don't understand their problems kasi talaga like, oh,
yun, yeah, because that means that's their definition of love. Or David, oh, this is another mention of David. But yeah, he always says we accept the love we think we deserve. Is that the quote?
oh.
Yeah, so ano ba yung concept mo ng love? Or what do you believe love is? What's your definition of love? Because that's what you're going to settle for. I mean, this world is it's full of definitions for sure. But love for me is consideration. Like what you said, when we were kids, our definition of love would be like super simple.
Yeah.
Like just our experience of love from our parents, from our family. But then after experiencing a bit of life, it's like you look for what you really want, or you look for the ways that you feel loved, or now you know the way you feel loved.
Mm.
So then for me it's consideration, it's considering others, it's considering what's good for them, it's
Mhm.
considering their yeah happiness, their well-being. Yeah, it's really consideration for me. But I'm honestly still trying to like put it in my palm and then say that this is what love is talaga. other than sacrifice or consideration.
Actually, really, really nice na we have parang somehow different perspectives or different definition of love.
It is. And we get to learn from each other. We get to learn from others.
Right.
Where do you think you get your understanding of love?
From how I experienced love, I think that's where I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say kasi na, I mean, I watch a lot of romantic movies, but I mean, at this age, I know that not everything that you see on TV is real. So I would like to believe what I've experienced and what I see, like from my parents, from my family, and from friends. Yeah, so from experience. And you mentioned parang sa'yo is from the Bible.
Yeah, like from faith or the whole gospel story.
Mhm.
Parang that sense of unconditional love, I guess. Yeah, not everyone believes in it, but like my idea of love being sacrifice is yeah, because of what Jesus did. And love being consideration, it's because of my whole belief na somebody was considerate enough to like think about you.
Mm.
And yeah, just considerate enough or selfless enough, kind of selfless. Love is
Mm.
selflessness also for me to like in a sense go out of their way to love you or like to love on you. Yeah, and do you think your definition of love is parang the love that you look for?
In terms of love language.
Yeah, pwede, love language or like love that you look for in somebody else. Because for me, it's like that. Like I will look for somebody who is considerate and
Mhm.
not selfish. You know.
Yeah, it's related, I think. What I said is love is a complex and intense feeling that grows with an individual. So I would say I'm looking for someone who's mature. It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, someone who
Someone I can learn from as well.
um, so, yeah, mature. Maturity is very important for sure. Without it, things could get um yeah, it's just not fun. And it's like a love that's not ready for you as well.
Mm.
But going back to like the love that we look for or of how our idea of love is built through experience.
Mhm.
I like this quote by Yung Pueblo. I'm sure if that's how to pronounce. Yung
Um,
Pueblo. He said, "Love is interrupted by the pain we carry. It is easy to blame love for the hurt we feel, but all love does is open us up." It's too scary. The hurt itself comes from the heavy conditioning and ill-fated patterns that stop us from showing up in a compassionate manner. A person can be in love and also unprepared to care for that love. One can feel love for another, but also have a variety of attachments that block their appreciation for the amazing connection that is right in front of them. Attachments, our craving to have things exist in a particular way, are the rocks that clog up the mighty flow of love. Our attachments are often molded by the hurt we felt in the past. In this sense, attachments represent our inflexibility.
oh,
Isn't that such a deep understanding of love?
it's really deep.
Because I find that many times that I have been scared of being in love or like being in a relationship is yun nga, because of scared of being hurt and yeah, that those attachments that we have in the past. Sometimes you feel like you're ready. What really got me here was a person can be in love and also unprepared to care for that
Yeah.
love. It's really got me. Because like whether or not you want to be in a relationship, tapos you start liking somebody or you start caring for somebody in a deep way, there's that reality na you can find yourself na, oh, you're not ready pala to care for this person. That's also why I am single, because that's something I'm realizing about myself. I want to be ready. Don't you want to? We want to be ready
Yeah.
to
Actually, that
care for that
also stuck to me the most. Don't you think it's unfair to be in a relationship because you're not ready to care for the love? It's so unfair.
yes. Do you think anyone's ever ready though? Because we do want to be our best versions.
You know
But
what?
will we?
Yeah. Will you ever be ready?
Is
how
that
do
why you're open to it?
yeah, I think I've like the idea of not being 100% ready. Parang
Okay,
naano ko na siya. I've embraced it. That's
that's
why
good.
I can say it now.
You've made peace with it.
How do you know that you're ready?
Ano pa yun? Pero practically, growing up, my parents would tell me about how, and also why it's been in my mindset na I want to be ready, or being in a relationship is not part of my priorities. Lalo na lalo na while I was in school,
Yeah,
because practically you need to be emotionally ready, financially ready, mentally, physically. That's part of it. Those are the realities of it.
mm,
Kahit financially, being able to share your life with somebody,
that's true.
it's a reality.
Dating can also be expensive.
Exactly. Going out, diba? You're investing your resources
Mm.
on somebody you deem worth it. But we do that with friends. Friends, you deserve it.
That's my love language. Quality time.
Oh yeah. See, investing your time with somebody. Hey, not everybody has all the time in the world.
And I just like parang the experiences or the memories that you have with each other. A little bit of acts of service.
I'm big on that.
Oh. Oh, that's why you
Okay,
quote.
so those are your love languages.
Yeah,
Quality
that's
time
why,
and acts of service.
yeah. Yours is.
Acts of service and quality time.
Ooh.
Yeah,
But you're
unashamed.
bigger on acts of service or equal lang.
Yeah. No, I'm bigger on acts of service. And then words of affirmation used to be, people look down on words of affirmation a lot.
I feel like it's still your love language though.
It is. And it's something I only realized the past few months talaga. I know some people who look down on words of affirmation, and I did for a while. Kasi people thought, you can think na, people can just say anything and not mean it. But for me, words matter pala. Maybe it's got to do with like my love for writing.
Hmm.
Pero they matter pala.
I think it's the way you say it or to whom it's coming from. You can feel it naman
Yeah,
eh, if the person means what they're saying.
exactly my point. Yeah. You know, kind words matter. Are you a
Mm.
gift person? But it also is different when you know that they really thought about it, eh, the gift. Can't it just be all up there? I love love.
I believe in it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, no, me too. Just being known is important for me. So like when they love on you in a way na they know you, that matters.
So I have a question. Do you think your love language would change if you're in a romantic relationship?
I don't know. I haven't. I haven't been in one.
I haven't been
Uh,
in one, but do
yeah,
you
we
think
talked about this. I need you to expound, Merynn.
like when you're in a relationship, diba? Parang the dynamics will be
Would change.
different. Yeah. So do you think the love language would also be different with this person compared to the people that you normally show love to?
I know I feel like we'll have different answers here. It's because I'm okay with it starting from friends.
Ah.
Yeah. I feel like
So,
that's where it's different. I know it won't change.
mm, because you know the person na.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying though. Kasi
Okay.
when it's not a friend, I
Yeah.
understand. It's fair. We're different.
Nice.
Wait, so your answer is yes, it's different.
It may be different, but I feel like the quality time would still be there. What is our learning for today's episode?
You live and you learn. But yeah, after almost 2 hours of recording, I've come to a realization that other than Meryn being more ready than I am, yeah, I learned from you. Wisdom, it's wisdom. And I realized maybe like some of the things that the way I answered some things
Mm.
is I'm very convinced that I'm not yet ready. And yeah, I'm gonna spend this Valentine's Day working on myself. And yeah, and it's okay. I feel for people to take their time. I really believe in waiting and not parang rushing into love in that sense, because it's gonna be worth it in the end, and they're gonna be worth it. Right now, it's really focusing on self-love.
It's really a nice take on it. Like waiting, being patient. You will be ready.
I believe that too.
And that's a good way to spend Valentine. From this episode, I've learned to appreciate showing love to yourself more. You know, the inner thoughts, listening to my inner thoughts. Maybe that's why I've come up with this definitions and decisions. Like even if these are just hypothetical situations. And when we were talking about love language, I think one thing that I also want to practice more is I don't really show love, or like I don't express my love that often. So I would also want to do that. Maybe challenge myself to express love more often to my parents and to friends. Like I don't normally say words of affirmation to them. I don't even hug people. Actually, words of affirmation, that's something that I should learn from you. You're really good at that.
I do like to make people feel loved.
You
But
do. You make us feel
interesting.
loved.
I'm gonna get emotional now because you know, I just want to say I'm thankful for this friendship. Because like
Yeah.
going back to like my whole definition of love, I know that it came from my experiences the past months of
Mhm.
yeah, my friendships, being friends with you, but experiencing love from friends.
Mm.
That's like a big part of my definition of love as well. Honestly, this episode was a lot. I feel my words here.
See,
Yeah. Love is yeah, it's complicated, like you said, but it can be good.
there's so much to learn about love.
Mm-hmm. Yes, on.
What?
So much to learn from Yes, on.
Yes, son. We need a seminar from Yes, son.
Parang know your worth. For sure, she's somebody who's practiced self-love.
mean, she knows what she wants. She knows what she deserves.
And that can
Yeah.
only be achieved if you really spend time with yourself and prioritize your values right now.
We do
I
have a
like how you
lot
ended with a challenge, honestly.
with the
With a challenge for yourself. Yeah, that's very humble of you.
Yeah, but I don't know
Yeah.
how to do that. So
It's okay.
I'm just saying the challenge, but I don't know how to successfully do that.
We have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be patient with ourselves. As we end,
Spread the love today.
celebrate love, celebrate singlehood and friendship, celebrate you, and spread the love today.
Yep.
Share your thoughts. Are we really ending? Okay.
We have so much bloopers.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah, spread the love today. Share your thoughts and grow with us on social media. Follow us on Spotify, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh, and we also have TikTok, guys.
Yeah. Welcome to
We're
TikTok.
we're on TikTok. We're trying to swim through the system.
Follow us on TikTok, guys. We need the followers.
Yes, please.
Oh, and we're also nearing 100 followers on Instagram.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank you, friends.
Yeah, I didn't expect to reach 100 even on our first month of launch.
Yeah, people are so kind.
So supportive. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So yeah, follow us on Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Just Through Seeds. I've been Merynn,
And I've been Isabelle.
and this has been Just Through Seeds.
Stay rooted
Stay growing.
and keep blooming wherever you are planted. Bye.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh
cute.
my gosh, I don't like.
You really don't like it. You just don't want to give them that, no? You just don't want to give them anything. Ah, okay.
I know what you're thinking.
Like how friends have been there through the hard times.
No, sige, go. Oh my God, you know what? Ang sakit na ng ganito ko.
Okay, we can do a massage session first.
Have to relax first.
How many hours have we been going?
Wait,
4?
what time is it?
Oh my gosh, 2 hours na.
Oh my gosh, we have to end it.
Okay. I know na.
Mm.
So, wait, I'm so tired of that.
You know what? My cheeks hurt.
Me too.